What's going on, guys? Here at Alien Games here in Jinx, Oklahoma, we're here with Mr. YuGiNoNo himself.
Hey.
He played, what deck did you play?
Pendulum Magician.
And you came in what place?
First.
First. And what were your matchups today?
Two Cosmos, Fluffles. I think that's it. Actually, honestly, I played some Heroes today. I played, yeah, I think that's it. I played Heroes, yeah.
Just check and bake them all, right?
Yeah.
Right on. All right, let's get into this, man.
All right, 3 Joker, standard. 3 Wisdom Eye, standard. 3 Dragon Pit, standard. I mean, Oath Dragon, sorry. Standard. 3 Dragon Pit, standard. 1 Dragon Pulse, and then I played 1 of the Zinkai because 2 like clogs. I played 1 Noble Dragon, cut this down to 1 because it clogs. I don't care what you say, Roberto. 1 Noble Dragon, 1. What did they say? And then 3 Odd Eyes. I like 3. Like 3 is just really good. It keeps this chick live, and you run like Foolish for her and everything else. So just to keep her alive and be able to get around like the Cosmo boss monsters using like your derpy plays is really good. Then I play 2 Archfiend Eccentrics, which this is going to be like my new favorite card. Like I love this card. Then that's it for all like the Pendulum monsters. I mean, this is like the only other Pendulum monster you play that's like part of like the Perform Mage engine. And you play, you know, 1 Conductor, 3 Juggler, and then I play Trick Clown and a Hat Trigger.
Explain your ratio. Like, what are you playing each one?
Okay, so I have some theories behind this deck. I didn't like when I do videos on my channel, like. I don't get to go into depth because I try to make a video like that everybody can watch versus like just like a normal competitive player, you know.
So we've been testing this crap out for like the last like few weeks and cannot find good ratios.
So if you notice, like I cut Avion, okay? And I cut Avion because like I kept running into like issues with space, okay? And I kept running into issues with Cosmos, and I was like, man, if I get smacked into by a farm girl, I want to have an answer. And same thing with like, and this solves the Wavering Eyes problem too. Like this in the mirror match against like Wavering Eyes, and like I actually took inspiration from Go format. Playing Delinquent Duo. Like Delinquent Duo, like everyone's playing Delinquent Duo, so if you make sure you have to play Serpent, make sure you play like, you know, Night Assailant and all that stuff. I'm like, well, Wavering Eyes, man. So like Wavering Eyes is a big deal, so Damage Juggler, and it stops like Farm Girl. Like you don't want to get smacked into by Farm Girl because that just sucks. Like they're gonna get gamed. Like you're gonna lose if you get smacked into by Farm Girl. That's like really it. But yeah, that's all the monsters. I don't know. There's like there's several other things I could explain, but 3 Pendulum Call upped it to 3. I upped it to 3 because I added the Perform Mage engine, you know, and like it's so live at 3 with the Perform Mages. Like it nets you a lot of advantage.
Yeah, and plus everybody always forgets that like you like Pendulum Called or whatever, and like and then you can't like proper scales.
Yeah, then they're like, okay, MST, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So 3 Wavering Eyes, like.
Yeah, and that blocks your opponent out from Wavering Eyes, like your stuff. Anyway,
like I play 3. I'm trying to figure out like, okay, so I need an Odd Eyes fusion. Okay, I'm thinking about playing Odd Eyes fusion. Like I really want it, but the thing is, like I don't want to cut Wavering to 2 because it's so good at 3. Like you just steal a game 1 with it at 3. So it's kind of hard to explain. I'm like working on working in an Odd Eyes fusion in here. But 2, the Sky Iris, this card's really good. The 1 Terraforming to search it out. And then play 1 Foolish Burial because, I mean, you have so many targets for it. You have like the Jugglers, you have the Trick Clown, you have the, what's it called, the Noble Dragon Magician, so that's really good. Play 1 Summoner's Art because I really like Summoner's Art. It's consistency.
What else search out?
It only has 1 target, but you play 3 of it. It searches out the Dragon Pit.
Okay, cool.
That's it. It's just
good deck thinner too.
Yeah, deck thinning and consistency. Like I cut out the I just cut out the Avions and just went for 100% consistency. That's what I wanted to go for. 1 Ragaki, and then Solemn Warning for the traps. Now I'm gonna play 2 traps, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Skill Drain.
And auto win.
Auto win.
Auto win every time. Literally every time.
This is like. People would need to start playing this card in this deck. Like, if this card was a 3, it'd be like Cleaforts on crack. Like better than Cleaforts ever were with this card.
You think that will ever come back to 2? Ever?
Never. It's
never.
the best floodgate of all time. The best floodgate of all time.
Yep.
And it's so broken in this deck. There's nothing like setting up like a full board and your opponent like summoning Fluffle Dog.
Yeah.
And then just like flipping this over and like they can't do anything. So yeah, this card is just really.
So to the people that like are thinking like, okay, to run this deck I need Avions. Like what would you say to them? Because I know Avions are like $30 and everybody's like, oh, I need Avions for Pendulum Magicians and stuff. Like what would you say?
And I have Avions, you know, like like, if you want to play Avions, it's really good because the Avions pair really well with this card. Like they do, they pair really well with the Pendulum Call, but so do the Perform Mages. Avions give you stopping power, but the Perform Mages give you advantage. Okay, they give you advantage, and that's what this deck goes for. Is like consistency and advantage, like going like +3 every.
Because it seems so much like you can literally, if you go second and your opponent doesn't have an, you can just OTK. So easy. So
exactly. Easy. Like this deck loves to go second, and if you go first, you want to draw like one of these and just like game 2. Like I like
sit on that or like a trapeze or
yeah, exactly. Like I like to sit on. Not only trapeze, but I like to sit on that guy. He's really good. But so going to the extra deck, the 1-star raider, just Noble Dragon, like 2/4s, like Trick Clown, and Hat Tricker, for example. Doesn't really matter. And like when you sync up your pendulums will go to the extra deck, which is just really good. And then the Meteor Burst Dragon, which is just phenomenal. These two, like basically like all this little engine right here is like your extra deck out to like the Cosmo bosses. And I haven't had a problem with Cosmos ever since I like started running this and like running the Noble Dragon and stuff. It's just so good. One Big Eye because it's Big Eye, one Ebon because it's off the hook, one Norito, this card's off the hook. You can like make Ebon on top of Norito, it's just busted. So if you need like another like level 4, for example, let's just say you need like another level 4 and you want to go in like trapeze for like OTK or some shenanigans, like you can go ahead and like, and you only have like 2 6s like your Oath Dragons, you can like overlay your 6s for Norito, overlay this on top of it, and then get Dragon Pulse from the deck for your other level 4. Right, so it's like so toolboxy. This right here, M7, this is really good for recycling your pendulums out of your graveyard that you detach as material that you won't get back, and so you can get those back. But like, I'm gonna probably cut this for the Vortex Dragon, and probably cut the 3rd Wavering Eyes or something for like the Fusion. I'm so undecided on that. But this is probably going to be cut for the Vortex Dragon, even though it's actually really good. One Ascending Draco Slayer, because that is, oh my gosh, I love this card.
It's too good.
It is too good. Here, let's go ahead and put these over here. Like we're getting to the level 4s now. So the Draco Slayer, and then one Trapeze Magician because it's too good. I might up this to 2 and cut Honor Arc. I'm undecided. But one Crab King, get around Cosmos once again. Castell, Arc, Dweller, and Cowboy, because Cowboy for game, this OTK machine, plus this is really good to sit on.
Plus if you don't OTK, you come so close to being able to OTK.
Oh yeah, and you can always like Cowboy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's so good. Dweller, like I play Dweller not only for like rogue stuff and like Burning Abyss, because there's still Burning Abyss players and stuff out there, but like for Cosmos too, because you can like make double rank 4s, and just like Dweller, Crab King, you know what I mean? Just like activate Dweller, Crab King smack, like over Forerunner, for example. Forerunner won't trigger, stuff like that.
Yep.
And then that's it for the extra, man. Like, man, I really wish I had Vortex Dragon because that card is off the hook and it's like 3,000 defense, so like they can't like swing over it with anything really. So it's really good. A side deck is 3 Stygian Dirge. This is for Pepe shenanigans. It's really good. Iron Wall for Infernoid, Ritual Beast, and of course Cosmo.
Doesn't hurt you at all.
No, it doesn't hurt me at all. Light Imprisoning doesn't hurt me at all either. And this is for
Do you side in this and that for Cosmos? Like you side in all 5? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll go 2, 2, and 2, and like 2, 2, and 2. But it depends on my mood.
Gotcha.
But then or what deck I think, like what build I think they're playing. But right now I'm testing the 3 Effect Veiler. I don't really like it. I think I'm going to cut it. Just like my theory behind this is that it's a tuner, so you can like go into like the Meteor Burst Dragon. Yeah. It's like on paper it's good, but it's like not good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna cut this. I'm like this was Yosenju Masak, and then I cut this for Veiler, and now I cut that for Veiler, and now I'm like I need to cut Veiler for something else. I'm just like in such limbo about like that spot. You know what I mean? And then 2 Maxi because it's Maxi, and then 2 Dinko for back row. I might do a Royal Decrees, I'm excited.
What would you say to like in the main deck? Like what would you cut? What do you usually side out for? Like your side stuff? Because I know a lot of stuff is like combo based.
Like,
so like what do you side out?
What do you mean, like so?
Like,
what for
yeah,
Cosmos,
like say like for Cosmos, you're siding in 5 to 7 cards or whatever. Like what are you taking out?
I'll cut some extra I'll cut some like extra search cards.
Yeah, so you're not cutting. Okay, good.
Okay, so Summoners are and Terraforming.
Yep.
Like just the extra search card stuff. I'll cut Raigeki.
Okay.
I like don't ask me why. I cut Raigeki, and sometimes I'll cut like the extra, like the hat tricker.
Yeah.
Like I'll cut like one of the mages, depends on my mood, but I'll cut like this, like usually hat tricker, because having this like an extra pendulum monster is actually like really clutch. And so like that's 4, and then I just kind of cut like an extra odd eyes sometimes.
Anything that you're just running 3, that's not crazy.
Right. And now this is where it gets hard, because now we're not like down to the last card, and I usually cut 6.
Yeah.
And depending on my mood, I will cut either the skill drain, surprisingly, or I will cut the wavering eyes.
Yeah.
It depends on how like. So
because there are this will do more damage than
right, but at the same time, like you run 3 wavering eyes, because like you can keep the wavering eyes in because they might have like fairy wind or spell shattering arrow or any of those cards. So or they're playing wavering eyes themselves, because a lot of people are just citing wavering eyes themselves even though they're not playing pendulums. They're just like trying to get rid of your pendulum stuff.
It really all just comes down to like, what is it going to hurt them more? Or is it going to help you more? And so.
Yeah, Veilers. I think Veilers are actually kind of bad.
What else are you thinking about testing, like other than Veiler?
Roll Decree. But maybe not. Like, there's not a whole lot of people playing traps, really.
Yeah.
Like, everything is pretty go this format, which I like. That's what makes me like the format. Is that
would you Mask of Restricts or Poisonous Winds if anybody's wanting to
Oh, yeah. Like, Poisonous Winds is really good. Yeah. Like, Mask of Restricts, like, I wouldn't put them in yet. Because,
not until, like, February.
Yeah, like, whenever those Monarchs come out, man. When those Monarchs come out, like 3 Restricts, like, I would. And not to mention, the Magic Specters. So it's really good against both of those.
Right on. Will, any shout-outs?
Shout out to Sam Cox recording it.
All right. Team Brofire.
Team Brofire.
Team Brofire. Anyway, all right, cool, man. Appreciate it, and we'll see you later.
See ya.